Well, good morning. Tim with Outdoors for Adventure. While you're here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. This morning, I wanted to talk a little bit about our HOGG Cooler. This is the new HOGG Cooler that we picked up. Ashley actually got this for me for Christmas. If you've watched the channel in the past, you know that we have a 60 VL iceco 12 volt or electric refrigerator freezer combination, and it's pretty big, and there's times we don't need something that big for a weekend trip. And the Walmart coolers, we've had plenty of them, and they just don't hold ice that long. Now y'all have to excuse the birds in the background, they're sitting right next to me. But anyway, this HOGG Cooler, get down here, HOGG. We get all of our stainless tumblers from HOGG for our customized tumblers. And if you've watched any of our channel in the past, you'll stumble across a few videos where I share some of our tumblers. But this is a well-made cooler, very heavy duty. And as you can see, looking at the top of it, we've got a scale. And we've got indentions for cups, cup holders. And I also noticed that they have slot cut out, so if liquid gets in here, it's going to run out. You have heavy-duty rubber handles to lock it down. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm holding my phone. It's pretty tight. It holds that lid on there tight. And you can see here that you can actually padlock these lid shut. There's one on each side. But also, as you lift this lid, now like I said, this is a heavy cooler. I'm not sure about the weight. It's on the website. Let me slide this up a little bit. One thing I like about it is even empty, you can open that lid all the way up and it doesn't try to flip the cooler over backwards. Now you can see how thick. That's at least 2 inches thick right here on this front side. A pin going all the way through, really heavy to hold the lid on. You've got a rubber gasket seal on the bottom of the lid that seals on this ledge, so it's pretty airtight seal. Now this cooler comes with, I believe this is 20 liter. I think it's they say it'll hold like 34 12-ounce cans or something like that, but you've got a 20, I think a 45, a 60. You see all that on their website. But this one has a basket so you can keep stuff out of the ice. Now, I've got to where I take like half-gallon milk cartons or something like that and freeze my ice in it. And that way when it melts, I actually have ice water that I can drink. And you don't have to worry about your stuff getting soggy. So just one of them in here will keep you for the weekend. Just pre-cool your stuff before you put it in the cooler, and you'll be good for a weekend. But it comes with this wire basket. If you need it, you can put it in there. If you don't, you don't have to. You can see there's a divider here. This is actually a cutting board. I haven't taken the plastic off of it yet, but it is a cutting board. So that comes with the cooler. Once I take the plastic off, it'll be easier to handle sliding up and down in the slot. So you can keep your drinks on one side and your food items on the other side, and keep your cans from crushing your food. So that's pretty cool. Now, I showed you can lock the lid. Well, the bottom part of that lock is actually a bottle opener. There's one on each corner. So that's very cool. Now let's go ahead and shut this down. And like I said, these are really stout. You hear it pop on there. So that's pretty much an airtight seal. And now another good thing about this is you have some nice deep carry handles up in here. And then you have your folding, let me get this right, handle here, and it locks in this groove here. So it's locked in the upright position. Pretty heavy handle. And you can move it forward all the way, or you can take it, like I said, it clicks pretty hard. Like that. Now let's turn it on around, lift it up on the end, and you've got your, okay, right here it is. This is the 20 liter, big 20 stamped inside of it. You also have these feet on the bottom, keep it up off the ground. And then here's your plug. As you notice, it's got a chain that holds, keeps you from losing it. And it screws in. Don't have to unscrew it all the way. As you can see, you just screw it enough to get that hole right there past your lip, and you can drain your fluids out of the cooler. I'm not even filming it. There it is. Nice that they put that on there so you don't lose that. And like I said, you just have to get it backed out enough that you'll see that hole right there, and it'll drain out. Or you can take it all the way out, whichever you want to do. But that's pretty much it for this cooler. You know, they're not cheap, but you get what you pay for. And we've already taken it out a couple times, and we have had no issues with it. So you can go to HOGG, HOGG Outfitters, and you can buy these coolers. You can buy some stainless tumblers, and they have some other stuff too. It's worth going to their website to check them out. And like I said, it's a pretty heavy cooler, and I like this 20 liter. I got this a smaller size because I can actually set this in the small side. Okay, let me go back. In my Jeep Cherokee, I have a split seat in the rear, but one seat's long and the other seat is skinnier, and this fits on that skinny side. That way I can leave the big side completely open for Remington. So this fits in there perfect. I can set it lengthways, or I can set it either way in the seat, and then I'm good to go. So anyway, y'all go check out HOGG Coolers. If you're looking for one of these heavy coolers, I really like these. I'm glad that Ashley went with HOGG. And I've looked at some others that was a little bit more expensive. And I saw some others that kind of run around the same price range. But it didn't seem to take this thing long at all to get to us when she ordered it. And we're going to really enjoy it. There's just times that I don't want to take that big one. It takes up almost all the space in the rear of the Jeep Cherokee, and I just don't need all that to carry that much stuff with me all the time, every trip. For weekend trips, this right here actually will get us by. And when you take that electric cooler, you know, I take my extra batteries, I take solar panels, and all that stuff most of the time. To me, that setup is more for multiple days out. But if you're just going for a weekend, something like this is all that you need. You know, I can put some ice in there and pre-cool my stuff before I load the cooler, and I load the cooler right before we go, and that stuff's cold all weekend. So and it's just this amount of space. It's not that big 60 liter iceco plus my batteries plus my solar panels, and I'm not worried about finding sun or keeping the battery charged to keep my food cold. Now, for longer trips, yeah, I do prefer the iceco electric fridge. It's pretty handy. And I also have it to where I can put that big iceco on my trailer when we use it. And for multiple day trips, that's the way to go. But for weekend trips, and you just need to take a little bit with you, this is fine. This is all you need. I was using the Walmart coolers, and they do not keep the ice like this does. So, but you know, they work. If that's what you got, use it. As long as you're getting out there, that's all that matters. So I'm rambling on. I'm gonna get off here. Go check out HOGG.